New moon, need more bread, fill 2 rooms. No such thing as too soon. Same old shit, girl, who knew? Still hold it down with a screw loose. Yeah, I never hang around with a new troop. Ain't nothing about peace if I throw 2. You don't know how many phases that I go through, but shit, I'm finna show you. King time. Don't know about yours, but I need mine. Tend to go black, so you see light. Wasn't really much left, so it seemed right. Took the scene right. That moon gon' hit shit, put her in the trance. Where I step out of life, start looking like a dance. Rather do what I want, I've been doing what I can. There's a message in my walk, you will never understand. There's a reason why we ball, and they always in the stands. Better watch till you talk to a guy with a plan. My goons gon' rock, yeah, we locked in the pen. Then whipping so hard, to switch my stance. Never thought I'd see nights like this. Block gotta shine with the hype I get. With another joint, gotta ice my shit. When I walk with a lip, but never hide my stick like. And I feel how I talk, got a field when I walk, oh yeah. She gon' put her bitches on, they gon' play their favorite song. They like, new moon, need more bread, fill 2 rooms. No such thing as too soon. Same old shit, girl, who knew? Still hold it down with a screw loose. Yeah, I never hang around with a new troop. Ain't nothing about peace if I throw 2. You don't know how many faces that I go through, but shit, I'm finna show you off my shit. I just like to toe my grip. People go crazy when I talk my shit. I get wet when I do my shit. Yeah, frequency fuck with the lames. Niggas believe we the same. Literal night to the day. Come through and fuck up your rain. Probably your bitch if I'm not on my back. Probably get pissed, but never outside. Know how you feeling your body. I know that you love when I'm calling you shawty. I put on performance, I'm calling out shawty. I frequent these waves, don't need you to guide me. I watch all the niggas perform origami, and none of them got enough paper to stop me. I'm like. And I feel how I talk, it's a field when I walk, oh yeah. She gon' put her bitches on, they gon' play their favorite song. And they like, new moon, need more bread, fill 2 rooms. No such thing as too soon. Same old shit, girl, who knew? Still hold it down with a screw loose. Yeah, I never hang around with a new troop. Ain't nothing about peace if I throw 2. You don't know how many faces that I showed you, the shit I'm finna go through. Yeah. In this bed, yeah, up down in this bed, uptown in this bed, so yeah.
Who is it?
Thank you,
Who that?
Curtains of Tonight.
Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Who is that? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Who is that? Who is that nigga that's driving a Bentley? Who is that nigga that's counting them 50s? Who is that nigga that's running the city? I be the nigga that's running it up. Keep that shit on me, I keep that shit tucked. I'm paper chasing, always in a rush. I gotta get it, that shit is a must. They wasn't with it, got left in the dust. I gotta be the one to make a change. Could wait till the day when they told me I changed. Put off my city and my last name. Put on a pinky ring and a new chain. Who is that? Look at me, I know you picture you in that. I know you don't know nobody doing that. We too hot, they can never be cool with that. If I like it, you know I'm pursuing that. Maybe I should get one or get 2 of that. Walk out of the bank, pocket stupid fat. Yeah, they know who I be, they ain't wondering. Who is that? Who is it? Who is it? Who is that? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Who is that? Who is that nigga that's driving a Bentley? Who is that nigga that's counting them 50s? Who is that nigga that's running the city? I be the nigga that's running it up.
Powered by
What is going on, people? What is going on? And welcome. You know, we got a first timer on the podcast today for this Unanimous Table Talk Podcast, man. We got Shannon in the building. What's going on with you?
Hey, how you doing? I'm so happy to be here. But yeah, just ready to get into it. Kind of,
Okay.
a little nervous, but I'm really excited though. So thanks for inviting me on.
Yeah, no problem. And for the folk that don't know, she filling in for Token right now, anniversary. So happy anniversary to Token and his soon-to-be wife. Keep doing your thing. We're going to keep holding it down here as usual. But we can get into it. I know you'll have to step away for a second, but we'll just start it off and we'll keep it flowing, and then when you gotta take a break, we'll keep talking, and then when you jump back in, we'll be good to go. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right, cool. All right, Jalen, you could flip that over to what is it? Yeah, there you go. And we'll talk about this first topic. And this is crazy because where are you at? Are you in you out here or you ain't in Vegas?
No, I'm
Right?
in Cincinnati.
Okay, all right,
Well,
all right.
Hamilton.
Right. But it's just interesting because I was waiting to hear from Robbie about this because I'm like, man, this is right in his backyard for real. But
Right.
we got the wide receiver from the Las Vegas Raiders. It's hard for me to even comprehend that still. I'm still trying to get over them being in Las Vegas. You know what I mean? I'm still so used to saying Oakland, but Henry Ruggs III, star wide receiver, first round pick, means the number one wide receiver on his team. Man, car accident, DUI, killed somebody in the process. Caught their car on fire. I believe he hit them from behind. But it's just a sad situation. You know, the most
sad.
jacked up part about this thing to me is like, man, y'all got so much money, man. I don't really understand. Like, if you're that wet, like that, you're going. How fast was he? What did they say? He was going
156
156
miles per hour.
miles per hour. Do you know how like drunk you have to be going that fast?
Not only that, but at that speed, you don't even have to be drunk. If you're
Right,
doing
exactly.
156, something bad is going to happen.
Exactly.
Like that's probably not going to end well if you're not on a racetrack somewhere. So
Right, exactly. And even then on a racetrack, I mean, one false move for those guys and it's it. There's been people that have died. You know what I mean? And they're professionals. So, you know, I don't
not drunk. So.
And the thing is, I don't know how he didn't die. That's the craziest thing about it. Like, I see he's got the neck brace on and everything now when he's going to court and stuff, but it's like, man, one decision will change your whole life.
The whole trajectory down the drain, it looks like. I mean, it was what, 17 hours before they released him? Like they made moves fast. His whole life has changed.
Yeah.
It's really sad.
Oh yeah, they got rid of him, and that's when I was like, yeah, that's it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure he's got, good lawyers. He made good money in the NFL. I think he's probably still on his first contract, but still making big money. He's young, so he has a chance. Like, if you want to give somebody a second chance, the thing is, I don't know nothing about Henry Ruggs. I wasn't able to do any research on Henry Ruggs, the person, not the football player. So I don't know his history as far as like what he was doing at Alabama. I don't know if he has a history of this stuff. I believe he had a gun in the car too. So I don't know. I mean, what time did this happen? This was at 3 o'clock or something in the morning. I don't know what you doing drunk with a loaded gun in your car at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm a professional football player. I'm not up to any type of good. Period.
Yeah,
you know
there is nowhere to be. Needing to go that fast, drunk with your girlfriend. Wasn't his girlfriend in the car too? What are y'all up to?
Yeah,
at this hour. They killed that woman and her dog.
Yeah.
Her dog was in the car.
And it was they caught on fire, right? It was like and that's just like, come on, man. Like, that's what makes it worse. It's like, dude, someone got to die that way. You know what I mean? Like, that shit ain't fun. You know what I mean? Like, it was just one of those things where it's like, it's a snap and boom, it's over. Like, he's done and that's it. Now, I don't know if he'll ever have another chance. Do I believe in second chances? Sure. Do I believe everybody deserves a second chance? Not necessarily. You know what I mean? Now, could he be one of those people that deserves a second chance? Sure. If he's and that's what it goes back to, that character thing. Like, I don't know him as a character. I don't know what he did for the community. If this guy was just, stand-up guy, just did shit, you know what I mean, never really got into trouble, then sure, maybe. Because I can remember who was that? Dante Stallworth. This happened in Florida, and this man literally killed somebody in a car accident, and he went on to play like 7 or 8 seasons in the NFL.
After that?
Yes.
Wow.
Now, this is a little different because this is not Florida. You know what I mean? So laws are different, times are different. But I have seen it happen before. It's happened before. I mean, shit, we've seen somebody literally kill somebody and they still play in the NFL.
And still get to play.
You know what I mean?
This is a tough one to me because I just feel like he'll be lucky if he doesn't go to prison.
Exactly.
For a long time.
Because I think it's up to 20 years, right?
We're looking at, can he get back to football? Right. Can he stay out and be free? I don't know.
Yeah. Can he win this case?
That's what he needs to worry about at this point.
Because he was like, I think he was twice over the limit. It's like, all right, brother. Like, all right, let's start there. You're like, twice over the limit. You're putting yourself in a bad situation. You got a loaded firearm in your car. All right, bro. We tried to help you, but now you're making it even harder.
He's not giving his lawyer very much to work with.
No. Then on top of that, you kill the person. That's 3 strikes. I can't help you.
Right? I mean, is there anything?
There's nothing
in
I
the
could
story leading his way? Anything?
I think the only, and it's so fucked up for the Raiders. Like, can you imagine being a Raiders fan right now? Like all the shit they got going on.
Man, this is not the time.
And it's like the whole time they're saying Derek Carr is going to be the one that doesn't last through this whole thing, and here he is, the quarterback still of the Las Vegas Raiders.
Las Vegas Raiders.
You know what I mean? But out of all the good, he's the only person that's really still trying to be positive about it. He's the only person I really seen say something publicly as far as, reaching out. Like, he needs help right now. He needs friends. He needs support. And that's true because, like I said, if this guy's never really done this before, which I find it hard to believe, this is my first time drunk driving and this happened. I mean, it'd be your luck, but still, like, So, I don't know. He needs the help regardless. One other thing I will say, they immediately released this guy, right?
Yep.
But then the NFL turns around and their number one sponsor on every commercial is Bud Light, liquor, everything, all that. And it's like, are we really going to just keep promoting this without really saying something about, alcoholism, drunk driving? Like, can we, come on, NFL, like you're just as responsible for this shit. You know what I mean?
And the whole drink responsibly thing, that's, the liquor brand, that's not the NFL saying that. So can you really be surprised at what happens? I mean, we've all been to tailgates and all that kind of stuff and see how it goes down. So, I mean, it's hard to kind of, get up on your high horse and get rid of this guy because, drunk driving so bad and alcohol so bad. But that's a cash cow for them too. So I don't know. It's kind of hard to be on both sides of the fence like that.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. I don't know. It's hard. I mean, and that's the thing with the NFL and a lot of pro sports and even collegiate sports. They say no betting on, you're not allowed to bet on your own team. You're not allowed to do this within a certain vicinity. And then you turn around and they got FanDuel. What's the other ones? Like they're all and they're everywhere. And I'm just like, what are we doing? You know what I mean? So I don't know. All I know is
have it both ways.
Exactly. All I know is this was just a super sad situation. My condolences to the person that passed away because that,
for sure.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know how to imagine. Like they said, when he hit the person, he was still going at least in the 120s. Like,
oh my God,
that's why I'm like, I think this is gonna be really hard for him to get out of because, like, this is
it doesn't make any sense, really.
Yeah, super tough stuff. All right, let's get into another topic. Let's see if Jalen could pull it up, or let's see if I could pull it up. Actually, I think I can. Here it is.
Man.
Here, I'll move it over, Jalen. I got it. Let's see here. Alrighty. This kind of just popped up on me the other day, and I'm like, wow, I do kind of remember faintly a little bit about someone saying something, and then it's kind of crazy how timing works, and it's karma for real, you know what I mean? But Jenna Ryan, who is pretty much a Donald Trump enthusiast, who says she's definitely not going to prison after she stormed the Capitol. She was sentenced to 60 days. So it's kind of interesting how it worked. She tried to say she didn't have anything to do with the violence and all this stuff, but judge is still like, you were just there by association. You're getting in trouble. Right. You know what I mean?
Like, just like they said, when you get there and you feel the mood of the atmosphere, if you stay, you're kind of up for whatever happens at that point. There's no way you're thinking this is peaceful. They're, busting windows, beating cops up. It's just, I mean, what's your defense? When you're there, when there's pictures of you there and you're, what's she, a realtor? She was promoting her business. It was all fun and games. Yeah. But when the judge says, okay, you're going to do a little bit of time here, all of a sudden you didn't know what was going on. And okay, lady.
And she flies on a private jet there, and they think it's going to be sweet. They stay in a hotel. And like I was telling Robbie, I was like, these people went and did this, and then they went out to Olive Garden and Applebee's afterwards. Like, it was no big deal. They had the wine and the cheese. Yeah, you know what I mean? I even seen a video when they were all just in the hotel afterwards, and they're just all kind of, like, huddled around at the bar and stuff. And it's just like, what the fuck do y'all think y'all, like, what? You think it was an event to go? Like, y'all know people seriously got hurt. Someone got killed.
Yeah, a couple people died.
Yeah,
it's just like, hey, let's hang out at the bar and let's talk it over.
Let's give high fives and shit. You know what I mean? And it's like there was people that had bombs, and it's like the craziest thing is to me about that. We all know, if me or you try to just walk up in there just today, or even before this happened, just walk up in there and do whatever we want, we wouldn't have made it far.
Not at all.
But,
one of us or 50 of us walking up doing what they did.
Oh, they would have had the military. Oh, yeah. Military would have been there shutting all that shit down. Yeah. But, these people were able to, communicate on Facebook, in these Facebook groups, on Twitter, on all that. They were being monitored, and no one did nothing. And they allowed them to come out there. And, the president at the time, he pretty much instigated that shit to go even farther, and then all hell broke loose, So now
and did nothing to stop it once it was going.
Yeah, and his vice president was there. Like, his vice president was trapped. He's like,
they were shouting to hang Mike Pence, and he's just like,
and he's like, motherfucker, help, like, help,
right?
And I think that was what did it. Like, after that day, like, they were never cool again. You know what I mean? And now that
shit list for him ever since.
For sure, so now you got people like this lady up here, plenty of people like that. I even seen the what's the one guy who had the fucking Viking shit on,
the shaman,
man,
QAnon shaman.
That motherfucker talking about he vegan and he malnourished and all this shit in jail. I'm like,
prison food.
I'm like, bruh, get used to it. You're not going nowhere. You was the big loud one. Yeah.
They had no idea that this was going to end like that. They thought they could just get in there and do what they want and go home. Mm-hmm. That's what kind of killed me, was that they have to find these people. Yeah. Why do you have to find them? You had them. They were here. Why didn't you do something when they were here?
You could have round all the motherfuckers up then.
You had to round them up. Yeah. And now they're vegan, and they're talking about they've been manipulated by the former president, and this isn't what they thought, and we're not going for that.
Yeah.
Throw the book at them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? And now you got these people, they don't even want to wear masks on these planes. I see it all the time. And they motherfucking tie these people up. Because there's some people, man, they be having a time. A lot of them people, they're like, all right, y'all wanna play stupid, you wanna do this dumb shit. We gonna tie your ass up, we gonna make you look stupid, and then we gonna charge you with a felony. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then you're gonna go to
duct
prison.
tape you to your seat.
Yeah, you know what I mean? We'll charge you with a federal crime. You know what I mean? You could deal with it that way. And I think that's what the FBI is just one by one picking them off. And that's the thing. They're still doing this. This is almost what we're closing in on a year that this, been going on. So it's like, hey, if I'm one of those people, like, hell, I seen on the news there was a guy from, this dude from Mason. He got in trouble with that shit. And I'm like, y'all stupid, man. Y'all, everybody always talks about how people, record their crimes and all this shit, and they literally did the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
And everybody had a motherfucking camera. Like, not only did the news crews and all that, which they tried to confiscate and throw it all in a pile and set it on fire, but they had everybody else, their phones and people tweeting. Like, people gave it away that they were going. Like, that's all they gonna do. Like, once they got you, they gonna look back about a whole year of what you've been tweeting, what you've been putting on Facebook, what you've been emailing people,
who you're following.
Oh yeah, them little secret little sites they get on to talk to people. Like, oh yeah, some of these people in trouble. Oh yeah, some of these people are in some deep shit. So, hey. Oh, well, it is what it is.
Oh, well, that's right.
Lady, you honestly should be going for a longer time than 60 days. Like, be lucky. This is federal crime we're talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Federal crime.
Committed on federal property.
Exactly. So,
nuts.
We'll see. We'll definitely see. All right, let's see what else we got. This is the one that we added today, and this has to do with the festival. What's the name of this? The Astro World Festival?
The Astro World, yeah.
So, how many people? 8 people died?
Yeah, I saw 8 died, 11 injured, badly injured.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, it's just rushing the stage.
Yeah, stampede.
Mosh pits.
Yeah.
Stampede and.
Nah, I know that's the type of like energy Travis Scott likes. Like, I get that. The mosh pits, I can get that. But the stampeding and stuff, I'm not sure.
How does that even happen? I mean, we're all here. What are we rushing the stage? What are we doing that we end up in a stampede?
Not only that, there's a whole pandemic kind of still. I don't even want to say kind of. I mean, it's still going. It's kind of still going on. So. Yeah. I don't know, man. At this point, I don't know, but it's in Texas, so I get it. So whatever.
Well, there
I mean, Houston, I believe. Houston. But yeah, I mean, to wake up to that and just to see that, I was like, whoa, like, wait a minute.
It's really sad, but I can't even understand the logistics of it. How does this still happen? I mean, how many people were there? Was this a huge crowd, an overnight show? I mean, I don't know the specifics.
Yeah.
But
I mean, but you got to hold, and we were kind of talking about it a little bit, somebody's got to be held accountable because whether it was a huge crowd, a small crowd, there was a lot of security or no security, 8 people didied.
Yeah. And somebody's got to answer for that.
Yeah. And I don't know. You're not going to be able to get around that. Now, is Travis Scott going to be able to get around that? I don't know necessarily. It depends on how he set this festival up. If he set it up within a different company, maybe, I don't know. But that's definitely something that you have to take insurance policies out like this, if you're in this type of business, you know what I mean? And that's the thing. Not a lot of like artists do this, because for one, it's a fucking hassle. It's a you're spending money. You're spending an arm and a leg just to bring all this shit out to people, and you got to make your money back. But you got to spend the money first before you can even make the money,
Right. So probably a lot of, corners cut and people not really doing what they're supposed to do, save a couple dollars here and there. I mean, I'd be surprised if his name is attached to anything specifically.
Right.
Because, I mean, I would hope that his label or whoever, the festival organizers, would kind of protect the artist a little bit more than that. But, I mean, like you said, somebody's got to be held accountable here. Like, that's somebody getting sued. Big time.
For sure. And I mean, they're gonna try to sue him regardless because that's the person they know by face, association, money. You know what I mean? And hey, let's not get it twisted. He's been doing shit with McDonald's, Sony, PlayStation. Like, he got some money now. You know what I mean? Like,
you think this will tarnish his image overall? You think people the court of public opinion will look down on him?
Nah. I just don't think he'll ever throw this festival ever again. So I just think it'll never happen there ever again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like, when's the last time some shit like this happened?
I'm sure it's been more recent. I can only think of Woodstock, that kind of thing.
Or what was the one that happened here?
The Who at Riverfront, Riverfront Stadium in the 60s or 70s. Yeah. And I want to say they got sued civilly, the band.
Oh, for real?
So I mean, don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure that they had to pay out some money, or maybe they just did in good faith because they felt responsible. But I wouldn't be surprised if some civil suits came down on him directly.
Because that's another thing he's going to have to realize. These people were fans of you.
Yeah. And that's got to hurt, on some level. Like, they paid money. They maybe took off work or something, came to see you, and they didn't come out of it. Like, that's crazy.
And I don't want my fans to get hurt. I don't want my fans to feel like they don't feel safe and can't have a good time because of the environment. I don't want that. But at the same time, I want this specific type of energy from my fans, so I get a certain type of fan. So, in retrospect, I understand, you know what I mean? But this is just another terrible situation because, I mean, fuck, like I said, this don't happen all the time. Like, I even think I've seen, like, this stage collapsing, but usually, like, the artist will get, like, they'll break their leg or something. Like, I've seen that, and I'm like, okay, damn, that's fucked up. It should have never happened, but, like, I think the last time I seen one was, like, the Rod Wave one, and he got on this dance stage with a whole bunch of people, and that motherfucking knees buckled, and that shit just went, how the Titanic, when you moving, and they was like, oh, shit, like, that's how that shit looked, and it just collapsed. It just gave out, so,
damn.
I understand this type of stuff happens, but damn, man. Like, I remember this is why we don't have technically we're not supposed to, I don't know. We used to not be able to have like pyrotechnics like that inside because of fire hazard and all that shit. So I don't know. That it's just it's definitely a sad situation. But
I think I might have to step out real quick.
Yeah, you good. That's cool.
All right, I'll be right back.
Yep, I'll talk about this next topic, and then you just pull up whenever you're ready.
Okay, cool.
Alrighty, folks, we gonna get into this next topic real quick. While she steps away, I think Jalen gonna fix it. We really don't even need the graphic for it. It was just a graphic just to have, but this had to do with a Connecticut woman, and she was stealing she stole over $600,000 from her husband and tried to cover it up by convincing him that he had Alzheimer's. So this is kind of like, I guess you could call it like the scheme of the week, whatever of the week, but for 20 years she was doing this shit. Just skimming off money right out the top. And pretty much, when you're moving money like this, you got to be careful because especially now they're watching, people because they don't want you moving that type of money and not getting taxed. And they was watching over time. They contacted him. They brought him in on the situation. So he pretty much kind of got to see what's going on, making sure he wasn't losing his mind. Pretty sure he had brought it up to her once before, but this was the second or third time, I believe. That's what I was reading. So now she pretty much is arrested, charged with first-degree grand larceny and third-degree forgery because she was signing this man's checks, moving this money around. I mean, damn. You just don't know sometimes. I mean, and that's the thing. When you're somebody that's making this type of money and you're so busy, like you got things going on here, you got things going on there, because you're not making that type of money, just working at Applebee's. You know what I mean? You're not making this type of money just 9 to 5. You know what I mean? Like, these are ventures, possibly. These are investments. And this is a bigger, more important role type of job. So, and this was just over the span of, those years, she stole $600,000. So think about it. They probably were living really nice in Connecticut. Everywhere in Connecticut is nice. You know what I mean? Price of living is very high. So think about it. He had to be, if she took $600,000, what was he making for him not to know for real? Or to even really suspect it, besides him thinking he just getting older. He's making big money. So she was skimming this off, and you just don't know because you making that type of money. Like I said, for one. For two, you have investments. You have ventures where you're doing multiple things a day. Your day starts at 3 or 4 in the morning and it ends at, I don't know, sometimes you get lucky at 8 or 9, or you know what I mean? It goes into the next day, midnight, So this guy getting older and older, and who knows what the hell she does. I'm not going to say she don't work or do none of that, but by the looks of it, she didn't have to if he's making this type of money and she's skimming this off. Crazy. So, yeah, you never know. I can't even think of look, the only situation I can think of similar to this, and it doesn't even have to really do with money. It has to do with what was that chick? What was that chick's name? She from Miami, married to the rich guy. He got her. He moved her from, I can't remember where. I don't want to say like Cuba or somewhere, but it was like a foreign place. Married her, moved her up here. I think she ended up wanting to be with another man, so she tried to set him up and by a hitman. And I think the hitman was somebody that he knew or something like that. So he told the police, and then they set it up again, and pretty much they got it all on camera. She's laughing about killing him. So then they take this guy out to, wherever, because she, she's going to want pictures or whatever. And she already gave him a lump sum of cash. And then, he said, give me the rest when she's done, when he's dead or whatever. But it's just weird. I kind of think of that situation and this one in the same, because, I mean, that's damn near what you doing to this guy. You might as well kill him the way you just taking this money from him and lying to him. But anyway, they take this guy to, middle of nowhere. This is the police, and they have to take these fake pictures of this guy dead. So they laid him down, put this makeup on him, took the pictures, and they took it back. And at this point, the guy already knew what was going on. So, he's with the police, and they're watching the video live because they have a video in this SUV, and she's seeing all this, and she's smiling, happy, la-di-da, hands on the rest of the money, boom, out of there. So, it's just, it's crazy what money will do. And that's what, I don't want to put it on it just being a woman thing, because men do the same thing all the time. But it's just crazy what, a relationship and money will do to you, because it'll have you thinking out of your damn mind, man. You won't even be in your right mind when you doing this type of stuff. So, just kind of keep that in caution when you're, chasing these dreams and chasing these profits, and, what I mean? So, yeah. But, let's see. Let's, see what we got. What can we get into? let's get into. We can get into some of these November releases. We'll do that. How about that? Yeah, we'll do the November releases. What do we got? What are we gonna start with? I think the Eternals. Oh, she's back too.
I'm back.
Right on time. We just got through one little thing. We was just talking about a lady that was fooling her husband into thinking he had Alzheimer's for 20 years and took $600,000.
I had a question about that one.
What's up?
How do you get convinced that you have Alzheimer's? I think he might have really had it or something.
Yeah.
You can't just tell me I got Alzheimer's and take 600,000 from me.
Well, that was the thing for me that I was saying. I was like, look, for one, for you to at least believe that she's telling you the truth, he had to be making a lot of money anyway. And I think when you making that much money, you can't keep track of that shit. You just can't. And he's probably a busy man. Like I'm pretty sure. But another thing I was saying, hey, look, you're moving all this money around, lady. They're gonna start watching you because if it starts to look like it's, they need to check it, they gonna check that shit. Like, wait a minute, you moving 10,000 here, 5,000. Like, wait a minute. So, hey, it is what it is, and
what it is.
that's kind of what happened.
Big money problems, I guess.
Oh yeah. So let's get into these November releases. You could keep it there for a second, Jalen, because I think I only put a couple of like the graphics up, but we're just gonna talk about just some releases. And if you're watching anything that you want to let us know about, maybe this month or whatever you're watching now, period, let us know.
All right. Hey.
But let's start with the Eternals. So that movie dropped yesterday, right? So we're kind of getting into a time where people are getting a little bit more comfortable with going back to the movies, kind of, so I know this is, they're saying this is supposed to be one that's supposed to be pretty big, it's another Marvel film. I think that'll be a big movie for this month. I know Ghostbusters as well. Who's in that one? Is that Paul Rudd? I think he's the one that's doing that one.
So are they going back to the all guys? Because I know the one with the all female that didn't do too well. Or
I forgot about that one.
Controversy about it, maybe so.
Yeah, I forgot about that all female Ghostbusters. Yeah. Damn.
There's a lot of people did not like that.
Yeah.
So I think they're going back to where they, where they know where the well is.
Right,
so.
Right. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Like, I like the original Ghostbusters and all that, and it's cool, but I don't know. It's like one of those IPs that you're really only gonna be able to go so far with. You're gonna be doing a lot of stuff over, possibly. I don't know. It's just something that I'm like, I like it. Like, again, like I like Ghostbusters, but it's just like, what am I expecting from it?
Yeah, I'm okay with. I can take it or leave it. I think. I mean, it's like you said, it's one of those things. How many times they've gotten covered a lot of ground, and I just feel like we might be done here with that. But we'll see. There's always that comedy element to it. So
and that's the thing too. Like, I mean, think about it. I'm looking at these dates right now for, Ghostbusters. So that's November 19th. So that's like right around the holiday. I guess they're maybe expecting people to go see this in theaters because it's a thing people do. Like, I know, like around Thanksgiving, like usually like the movie theater will be open, or like on Black Friday, it'll be open. You know? And those are usually big days.
Usually, but times are so different now.
Right.
Who knows? But we kind of started going back to the movies as soon as they reopened because there was nobody there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like just having a whole theater to yourself.
I
So
feel that.
I'm thinking by the time this stuff comes out, there'll be a lot more people there. So.
Yeah, for sure. Because I think is Spider-Man next month too? Is that this year?
Oh my gosh.
I think that's the No Way Home, right? That's let me see. I should know this.
It's this year's December 17th.
Yeah. So they're playing the same game, so you got to play it right, but I mean, they're definitely going to have some competition now as far as their release date because it's on the same day as a movie I'm actually interested in seeing myself, and that's the movie with Will Smith, the King Richard.
King Richard.
Mm-hmm. So that's also on the 19th. That's
going to be really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a lot of competition there. And are there any streaming things? Are they coming out on streaming or just
HBO
all straight in the theater?
I think it's HBO Max as well.
Okay.
So like this one is a kind of a movie / streaming release that we're kind of talking about. So, and it's still cool that's HBO Max is still doing this. But I think either way, it's still gonna do well in theaters because I don't know, like it's like I said, it's timing with some of these movies. You know what I mean? So it's the 19th. It gives you plenty of time leading up to Thanksgiving to get everybody ready to watch it, or if not, I've already seen it and see it again because you know how people gonna be. They're gonna be talking about it during Thanksgiving. I seen King Richard. It was a good movie. We should go see it. We could go see it tonight. Come on, we can go see it while they go shop. All right, cool. Let's go. Boom.
Or if it's if it's streaming, like after dinner, sit around and watch it. After Thanksgiving dinner,
yeah, for sure.
Whole family's there, so you got a lot of eyeballs on the screen, a lot of opinions. So that's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah, and not only that, like I just think this film in general is gonna do very well.
Yeah,
I think.
When's the last time Will Smith had a big movie? Was it Concussion or one of these heart-wrenching kind of performances?
Yeah, it's been a little minute.
Like Hancock or something like that.
Yeah, it's been a little minute. I don't know. Just this one seems like he could do very well, and I hope. Me personally, I hope Will Smith does well, man. Motherfucker got a lot of shit going on.
Yeah,
it's all types of shit going on.
A lot of home stuff going on.
Yeah, man.
Might need a distraction.
Yeah, man. Get my man out that damn house, man. That air in there toxic. That shit'll choke you, man.
It's thick and toxic. But this could be all part of the plan.
It could be.
For us to feel like, damn,
just
Will
feel bad
needs to win. Let's go see the movie because his wife tripping.
Yeah,
she acting crazy.
But that's the thing. He ain't even have to do that. I would have seen it anyway, man.
You don't have to do that.
You ain't have to do all this, man. You got
your
wife cutting her hair off, your daughter cutting her hair off. I don't know what
everybody bald and
everybody,
crazy. Something's a lot going on.
Yeah, I'm just like, man, I hope they figure that shit out, man. But I really hope he does well. I hope this works out for him. But I think it's gonna be a great movie. I think it's gonna be a sleeper.
So the focus, being called King Richard, I guess the focus is on the father, and not so much Venus and Serena. Are they kind of just bit players here, or is just focusing on how he got them to be who they are?
Yeah. And that's the great thing about this. Like it's a great story about a black father raising black daughters to become arguably the greatest tennis players of all time.
Yeah. Oh, I got chills just thinking about it.
You know what I mean? What other movie is
awesome.
like that? We don't have that movie. And it's a shame we're in 2021 and we're still saying we don't have that type of movie. Like, we just got a Black Panther type of movie. We just got, a superhero movie, and then the actor dies. You know what I mean? Like, it's the luck that we have.
It's just like, my God.
Yeah, so it's just
great actor too.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, great person. You know what I mean? Like, and so it sucks, and that's why I'm like, when they say protect these people, you know what I mean? Hey, I feel them, man. Some of these people need to be protected. They saying
at all costs.
their mental, like, because that shit is real, man. This social media shit is so, people don't want to say it's big, but this shit is huge, man. There's millions of people saying shit, like seeing your business. A lot of people don't want that.
Every day, all day. And
you got to wake up and see
we
that.
We get to turn it off.
Exactly.
They gotta, like this is life for them, and oh my god, I couldn't imagine.
Yeah, it's something that just kind of, I don't know, man. Sucks. It definitely sucks. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's get into some series that I think are gonna be, pretty big, I guess, on Netflix this month. And they got the Tiger King 2. I was talking to Jalen about this, man. What?
I can't wait for this.
This how you know Netflix just got money. Like, they got money to just, it don't even matter. They like, fuck you, just give them another one.
Right. Give them another one. The story happened and it's over. Give them another one. Where are you getting more information? Like, where is this even coming from?
We just talking to him from jail for fucking 8 episodes. Is that what this shit's gonna be? And
I feel like it. And he reached out to Cardi B and her team to try to get him out of prison.
Oh my god.
Maybe there'll be some jailhouse calls with Cardi. We'll see. I can't wait. I for one cannot wait.
Now I remember he thought he was getting out that day, the day Trump was leaving.
Yeah.
They had the limo outside the prison and all that. And I'm just like, oh my God, you're going to be one very upset person when you find out that he said, fuck Tiger King.
Right. He said, who? Who is it? What did he do?
Yeah, he's like, I don't watch Netflix.
Right. No thanks.
Yeah. But I don't know, this, see, and I hope this isn't like, so did you see, all right after, Tiger King, because that came out, and this goes again in timing. Like, it couldn't have came out and got popular at a more pivotal time during the pandemic.
Right. We were bored. We were at home.
We had nothing to do. Netflix was just like, please, just keep them coming. Keep them coming.
Right.
And boom, Tiger King. Then next thing you hear it, Tiger King. And at first I'm like, man, the fuck are y'all Tiger King? And then you know what? Hey, look, man, there's nothing to do. We're on lockdown. Fuck it. Yeah. Turn it on. And I watched the first episode and I'm like, who is this hillbilly ass white guy? Fucking
with these tigers.
Taming these damn big ass tiger. What the hell is going on? And who let him do this? So it's like, yeah. And then I see the one episode when he was right up here at Northgate. I'm like, oh my God, y'all. Oh. So I don't know. Like, now I remember right after that, right? So when everything was kind of popping off, they did that Zoom call thing as an episode or something.
Oh, like bonus footage kind
of. Yeah. But it was supposed to be a whole nother episode, and they hyped it up to be an episode and got people excited. And then I watched, I actually watched like maybe 7 minutes, and I was like, I'm turning this shit off. This is bogus. This is whack.
My brain.
You know what I mean? And they were just feeding off of the hype. They were. Like, they clearly were. But I just hope that's not what's going on now. Hopefully, maybe we could work on getting this motherfucker out. I was all for it until I heard the motherfucker saying the N-word, and I'm like,
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah.
Oh, Joe Exotic.
Oh, yeah. Because you got to remember, there's a lot more footage than what they were even showing on fucking on this series, and I'm looking at some of this shit, and I'm like, wow, this is a lot, dude. Like, you got.
I gotta catch up. I feel like I've missed so much,
dude. And that's the thing, like, there's some people from the South that like that's all they've ever known.
Yeah.
So you almost like, you almost feel bad for them, and you're like, oh, this is a mess. And it's a little bit of that. I think he even had another boyfriend that they didn't even talk about, like
a new boyfriend in this. Oh my gosh!
And who could even forget him, the toothless motherfucker? Like, oh my God!
Wasn't he not even gay? Didn't he even say?
Yeah. Then he was fucking the secretary, the fat chick, and he was jealous of her. Yeah.
Man, yeah, there was so many twists and
Yeah.
turns.
That's why I was like, this can't be real. Can't be. But here we are talking
Here
about
we
this
are,
shit,
and yet
and he's getting another season. You don't, and that's the thing about these Netflix series. They don't give out seasons to anybody.
Yeah, it's some actually legitimately good shows that don't make it a second or third season. But this, okay, all right, Joe, let's see.
Yeah, we gonna see. Hey, if he can make it entertaining, look, man, I don't mind because look, I need a good laugh. I enjoy it. It's just funny watching, and it's interesting. Like, damn, these people really live like this.
Yeah,
like,
they exist.
Like, I'll never forget when they were getting all the expired food from the grocery stores and shit and eating that shit.
That's like, oh man.
Man, them tigers was eating better than them, man. That shit was crazy.
This has been going on under our noses for how many years? Like, these are real people in the world. We go to work or wherever we go, and this is what they're doing while we're out trying to be normal. They're like, nah, fuck it, I'm going all the way.
Yeah,
I'm getting expired meat.
Right, crazy, like absolutely crazy. I mean, and then you're dealing with what they had suicide going on. The dude blew his head off right in front of the other dude. Like, look, man, I'm not sticking around after shit like that happens, man.
That's
Adios.
pretty much where it's time for me to go. That's where I'll leave you. I think that might be it for me.
That definitely would be it for me. I'm trying to think of something. You know what? That wouldn't have been it for me. You don't want to know what would have been it for me? When the chick got her arm bit off by that motherfucker. That's when I would have said, you know what? Ain't worth it.
Ain't worth it.
Don't care if I got 8 felonies or whatever. Look, it's not worth it being here. Because that's all he had there.
Oh my god! When that tiger drugged Joe around, when he had the knee brace on,
he did have that on. He was. Hey, look, this is the most extra motherfucker I've ever seen. He the type look. She got hurt. The girl literally got hurt. He ran and put on a paramedic's outfit and then came back and took care of her. Like, what type of shit? I can't believe they let
like that happen while they were recording. That is so.
That old white guy with the whatever that what's that type of hat? You know what I'm talking about. The dude that was
skin cap.
The Crocodile Dundee hat shit. He had that dude. He was smart. He never turned that fucking camera off.
Yeah, he's like, nah, we're gonna catch something.
Oh my god,
we're gonna see something.
Oh my god, I just thinking about all those like every character, like it was somebody wrote that shit. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. Whoever did it, hats off to you because that was a great series.
Bravo.
That was a great series.
Television.
Boy, all right. And then I think we got one more that I think I'll talk about maybe. Actually a couple more. What do we got? I know Narcos. Are you a fan of Narcos? Did you ever watch any of the Narcos?
I did. I started watching the first season. I probably got like 3 or 4 episodes before I stopped watching it.
Okay.
I am familiar with the story and everything.
So are you on Narcos or the Narcos Mexico?
Oh, wait a minute. I didn't know there were multiple Narcos.
Yep. Well, they're made by the same people, but it's just now they've called it 2 different. They've tried to separate these series, I guess. They're pretty much
out of it, huh?
Yeah, they're pretty much, you could just add them on as like seasons 4 and whatever, but there's a new season and it's Narcos. It's the Narcos Mexico edition or whatever. But
I gotta check that out.
Yeah, it's still all the same, wrote by all the same people that did, the Narcos with Pablo Escobar and everything that's going on there. So I think that's going to be something that I watch. I kind of like those. And then I might check out this Red Notice.
Now, what's this? This is something I could watch The Rock do anything. So I need to know more about what's going on here.
Oh my goodness. Red and hold on, because I'm telling you, I don't know what happened in here. When does let me double check and see this release date on Red Notice, because it's either already out now or it comes out a little bit. Yeah, it came out yesterday as well. So this is
okay. Brand new.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So this is supposed to be Netflix's biggest film to date. I don't know as far as they mean money or what, but yeah, I seen The Rock. I'm like, I honestly haven't seen The Rock in anything in a long time. So I'm like, what the hell? I ain't got nothing to lose.
Take a chance.
Yeah, I'll take my chances, and we'll probably talk about it in a couple weeks. Like, maybe I should have saved my time and watched something else. Or damn, that was a pretty good movie. Because what was so are you a fan of Netflix? You watch a lot of Netflix movies?
I do. I watch a lot of Netflix shows more so than the movies. Yeah.
What's what's that God, it's the what's the guy's name? Chris Hemsworth. Hemsworth, yeah. What's that last movie he did?
The Extraction.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was really. I did see that. That was really good.
Yeah, I like that one, and I think I don't want to say that was Netflix's biggest film, but I mean that shit was pretty big. Like,
yeah, I didn't know that was a Netflix original. Now that I think about
they're
it,
doing another one too.
Oh
yeah, yep. So
I'll be tuned into that.
Oh yeah. See, I'm super into like the streaming series. I try to keep up on. I try at least to keep up because there's so freaking much to keep up with. But I try to keep up with it because some of this stuff is like, I think I'm gonna watch that. Or like I know I do the thing on I was really bad about it at first, but like any like good series I watch, I'll just add it to my list and update me because I'll forget. And then I'll look and I'll be like, well, damn, they got a whole brand new series.
Right. That you can't get behind. They churn out so much content that if there's something for everybody, there's something all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I mean, it's a buffet. It's like a golden corral of entertainment.
Yeah.
And it's awesome. I love it. It's a good time.
Oh yeah, it's definitely. Oh yeah, what a time to be alive to watch all this. Just to be able to, I can literally walk upstairs, turn my TV on, and it's a smart TV, and hit Netflix and start watching whatever.
Right, it's right there, and you can even have, like you said, a whole list of things.
Yeah.
And to get to.
Yeah, and it's pretty much a computer too, because it's like, all right, you like this, and this. Check this out. And then you're like, that actually ain't that bad. Like, this is good. Like
all over that algorithm.
Because
they think they know you. They can figure some stuff out.
Oh yeah, nah, for sure. Because you feel like you watch so much stuff on Netflix, and you're like, man, I feel like I watched everything. Like, let me watch this one show that I noticed I just never watched. And you watch, and you're like, wow, I should have watched this a long time ago. And there's so many shows like that on Netflix. And there's shows like that on Prime. There's shows like that on HBO Max.
Yeah, Prime Video is another good one with some new stuff, from fresh kind of ideas.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Like, great movies on there, series. Like, it's wonderful. The one thing, though, about Netflix, they're getting smart and they're picking up a lot of these series that maybe people necessarily didn't like at first, and now they're like, yeah, I'm feeling this. Like, now we're producing another season.
They're going to the network trash heaps, and they're like, hey, we can do something with that. Like, prime example, Lucifer. That was something that I guess Fox dropped it, or something. I mean, they retool stuff and they make it brand new again, and that's a smart move because you don't have to reinvent the wheel when you do that. You just kind of pick up where they left off. The fans love it. You already got a fan base.
Yep. Same thing with Manifest. Like that shit blew up, and they were like, well, we can't. And that's the thing. Like, they had seasons 1 and 2 on Netflix. With the third season, you had to like stream it through. Like, you could do it through Prime or whatever network it was on at the time, but now it's on.
Oh yeah, NBC. I think it was like a Peacock thing.
Yeah, yep. Actually, yeah, you're right. Yeah. But after that, you're just like, damn. what are they gonna do? What should we do? This is super popular. All right, we'll just pick it up and we'll produce the last season.
Yeah,
You
we'll
know?
just finish it.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Because it's making us good money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they got pivotal like series. Now I'll say like Ozark is becoming one of their like pivotal series that people like they come to watch, like it's really popular, so
Very, yeah.
they got a lot, and a lot of this stuff is, it's the holiday season, it's getting cold outside. I ain't got nothing to do but watch all these series. I do not have a problem.
Everybody's going in, hibernating.
Yep.
Getting their popcorn out.
Oh yeah.
Turning the TV on, and you'll see them again when the frost breaks.
Oh
yeah. We need something to do in here.
And Netflix, they love it. They love all these streaming services, even Paramount, like all these new streamers. That they love it because they gonna make money off of this stuff.
Every time's clockwork. I hope a series that I hope gets the pickup treatment from Netflix is Ray Donovan. Did you ever watch that? It was a Showtime series.
I don't think so. What was that one about?
It was a really, really good show. He's basically a fixer, like for Hollywood.
Okay.
But he'll go in and be kind of like a mobster kind of guy, but not really the mob. He'll, really just for pay. He's kind of like a mercenary.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it was just his whole family dynamics and stuff. And it just kind of ended where there was more to it. So I just hope they get uncanceled by Netflix. Fingers crossed on that. But yeah, check it out if you
what else you watching? Anything else, or what's your go-to right now?
I just finished You.
Okay.
Another Netflix one. Just finished the new season. It's a good season. Loved it. It's a good show. So I'm really into that. Just kind of really just going back and watching old stuff is what I've been doing lately. Just kind of, trying to catch up on stuff.
Yeah,
Me and my husband have we can't watch. If we're not together, some stuff we got to watch together. You can't skip ahead.
We got the same rule. That's why we can't get shit done half the time.
Behind. Yeah. We're way behind on clickbait. Never finished that.
Oh, you got to finish that one.
We got a lot to finish. But
yeah. Nah, there's
I'm looking forward to finishing some stuff.
Yeah, there's some good stuff on there. The one that we're watching right now is it's a Korean series, because after I watched Squid Games, I was like, I'll watch another one. I'll give another one a shot. So we watched it's pronounced like Sisyphus. But it's like time travel, but hey, this is I'm with it. It's a Netflix produced, just like Squid Games is, so it's pretty good. Yeah.
I have to check that out too. One that Token Rob told me to watch was Alice in Borderland.
Oh yeah.
Did you watch that? I never started it, so that's on my list of things.
It's crazy because I seen that before I seen Squid Games.
Oh, okay.
Because I seen that a few months ago, and we were on here talking about it, and I'm like, yo, I love this series, and they're gonna do another season of Alice in Borderlands too. But yeah, it's definitely one. If you like Squid Games, I think you will like Alice in Borderlands too as well.
I did like Squid Games, and I also like, for a series, I don't like doing one season series. I need kind of a thick packet of content before I can commit to a new series. So 2 seasons is good. So I'm glad that they have something new coming out, or else I'll feel like, oh well, that's it. I'm feel kind of left hanging. So I'm glad to hear they got another season coming out at least. I have to check that out.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. All right, let's get into our last topic, and then I'll let you skedaddle on out of here.
Hold on 1 second. Sorry, my dog's freaking out. Hold on.
Oh no, you good. Shit, we got him here too. I know how that be. Let's see. Put this on over. Make sure this got up here. We'll wait for her a second. And while we're waiting for her, we appreciate everybody that always tunes in and watches the podcast. Just a heads up though, we got the merch that's about to go on sale next week. So if you guys are in need of any hoodies, t-shirts, we got them in the white, we got them in black. They will be on sale. We'll have the t-shirts, $20 a piece. The hoodies will be $40. Everything that, every dime, every nickel, whatever you want to say, it supports the podcast in every way. So again, if you're looking for any of the merch that we've been wearing over the past almost year now, or half a year, it will be on sale next week. Like I said, hoodies 40, t-shirts 20, and yeah, we'll actually have to make sure we send you some. We'll have to make sure we send you some merch too, since I'm kind of talking about it right now. You know, since you're officially part of the team, you know, so
Yeah.
you know, I think we got to get you in here, you know, a lot more, and we're setting up for, you know, kind of bigger sets and stuff like that. So,
Oh, that'd be dope.
yeah, definitely coming in the near future. But let's get into this last topic. We haven't had them in a while. We did 2 last week, but excuse me, this is our Would You Rather. I'm not sure if you've seen it before, but it's just 2 things. You let us know which one you'd rather do. You pretty much ain't got an option to not do it, so we'll get into this one real quick. So would you rather fight a chicken to death every time you get in a car, or fight a chimpanzee to death once a year?
This
And you
one
get a
is
sword.
a no-brainer for me. The chimpanzee once
Okay.
a year. I drive too much to have to fight a chicken to the death
Yeah.
every time.
Yeah.
Oh no, give me the chimp. Give me the chimp once a year.
Yeah.
It can get as bad as it needs to get, but just once a year. That's all I need.
Yeah,
Give
no,
me
I
the
feel
chimp.
you. That was my thing. I was like, because when I seen this originally, I'm like, I got to be places. Like, let's just say I'm running late.
Yeah.
I'm already gonna be mad. I'm not even I'm gonna just shut my car door. You know what? Ain't
Right.
going nowhere today. Not doing it.
And then once you get there, you show up all beaten up and scratched
Yeah,
up.
feathers
Man,
all
come
on you and shit.
Yeah.
But at the same time, chimpanzee, like, I don't know, man. Monkeys, primates, whatever you want to call them. Something about them, man. I don't know.
Yeah. I think you'll have better chances with the chicken, but
Yeah, I don't fuck
'cause
with
the
birds
chimpanzee,
though.
they'll rip your face off.
Yeah.
They will not.
Yeah, they ripped that
They
one
don't
lady
play.
face off. They what's
Yeah.
the one lady that had
The
to
one
retreat?
lady, because
Yeah.
she was teaching them how to drive. And he wanted, I'm telling you, that's what it was. She was trying to teach her chimp how to
Yeah.
drive, and she didn't want to let him drive that day, and he wanted to drive,
Yeah,
so
had
he
to-
snapped. Like, no, he snapped
Yeah.
on the whole neighborhood.
Yeah, teenage chimp gone fucking wild, boy. That motherfucker was crazy. Yeah.
Man.
Oh man. Yeah. That's just the thing. Like, if I get to prepare for it and I know the day, sure, for the year. Like, if I get to pick it, or I'm just like, all right, let's get this shit over with. Like, let's get this fight out the way.
Right.
Because-
Do you get to train? I mean, if I get to train for it, like you said, give me a little heads up, I'd get
Yeah.
in there. But randomly, if the chimp just walks up on you, look, no,
Yeah,
man,
I ain't got
come on.
time. Yeah, middle of the night. Like, damn, we about to do it. This is the time.
Right.
This the time you picking for this year, huh?
Right.
4 o'clock in the
3
morning.
on a
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Yeah, man. I gotta go to work. Fuck it. Let's get it in. You got me up.
Right.
I'm about to give you this work.
Right. Let's get to it.
Cause that chicken in the car, I ain't dealing with that. It's cold.
Oh my
I gotta
God.
warm my car up. Like, it's just chicken staring out the window at me every time. So that's like this. Think about it. You go to work, you gotta fight the chicken. Let's
Yeah.
say you gotta go to lunch, you gotta fight the chicken.
You know what? I didn't even think about that. I'm thinking twice a day, just going to work and coming home. You got a lunch break where you got to get in and get back out.
Yeah.
That's minimally 4 chicken
Yeah.
fights. Oh, come on. Out of here. No. Not doing it.
Said no. Yeah, nah, I feel yeah. We're probably gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna try to. Yeah, I'm gonna mess with the chimp. I might try to be his friend or something. I think I got a better
Right.
chance at talking it out than I do with that damn
I
chicken.
can have a conversation, maybe.
Yeah, yeah, that's crazy. All right, well, I'll let you get out of here. We appreciate you, staying with us
this
here
was
for
so
this,
much fun.
for this hour. Oh yeah, we have fun on here. We do our thing. We enjoy ourselves first and foremost. We do this for us, to kind of release a little bit, and then we do it for the people that want to watch these things. They want to be entertained. They want to hear about some of the things that aren't necessarily in the news all the time, but they might be in there. Then people just don't talk as much about them. So,
right.
we like to do that, and we just enjoy that. But we enjoyed having you today.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and I'm sure we will see you very, 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 very soon. In the near future, whenever Robbie can't do it, or hell, maybe if Darius or Marcus can't do it here, and your brother's on, and you want to pull up, we might do it that way too as well.
That sounds like a great plan.
Oh yeah, so we'll definitely get that problem, because I know y'all got a lot to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
so
you already know.
Yeah, I can only imagine, but yeah. I think that's it. So,
All right.
Yeah, with that being said, man, everybody be safe. Have a great weekend, and enjoy the nice sun that's out while you can, because it's about to get really cold.
Yes, it is. All right. Bye, y'all.
All righty. Peace. Deuces.
Power by
It's 2:45 and she flexing me. I'm just trying to eat, got the recipe. I can't play no games, ain't no testing me. She just love the game, she gon' mess with me.